What's up, y'all? I'm Ivory Rose, and welcome to my channel, Ivory Rose Grows Wild. Okay, here on this channel, if you're new here, it's all about my witchy coven journey. I'm in a coven called the Awakened Soul Coven. I'll put the website in the description box for y'all if y'all want to check it out. And yeah, so if you're into that kind of thing, you know, coven stuff, witchy unboxings, and now tarot readings, I advise you to stick around and see what comes of it. Okay, so yeah, don't forget to hit subscribe and so you don't miss any more of my videos. All right, y'all, so let's go ahead and get into the real reason why we are here, which is a tarot reading for the week ahead. Today's Monday, what is it, September 12th. I usually post these on Sunday, and while life got in the way, I had a shit ton of stuff to do. I like cleaned my whole house. I was finally, I only have one day off, like for the whole week. So a lot of times on my day off, I'm doing like witchy stuff and or cleaning. So it fell on a new moon this weekend. Like my off day fell on around a new moon, so I was able to like focus more on that, which was such a good experience for me. A lot. My intuition was on point this past weekend. It's crazy. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah, like I said, this is a reading for the week ahead. So we'll say September 11th, which was Sunday yesterday, through Saturday, September 17th. I think that's the dates, Sunday to Saturday. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cleanse the area with some Paleo Santos. All right. All right, I'm clear this area out. Okay, so now that that's out the way, all right, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. I hope everyone had a good week last week. I hope that the guidance that y'all received last week was helpful and opened some things up for you, or opened your eyes up to some things. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. I'm just going to give the cards a good shuffle. With my spirit guides, my guardian angels, and my ancestors in the collectives, please come forward and help me deliver a message for anyone that is watching for the week ahead, for September 11th through 2022 through September 17th, 2022, which is Saturday. And please, that this message lead us to our best and highest good also, and that we are all protected on all timelines before, during, and after this reading. Yeah, that was a little all over the place. I usually don't say it like that, but that's how it came out. Okay. All right. Let's see what's coming out. I like to do a 3-card. Sometimes it comes out past, present, future. Sometimes it comes out situation, block, and advice. So let's see. What message do you have for us for the week ahead? September 11th through September 17th. We have the Page of Cups, which is all about intuition, message of love, someone interested in learning about their emotional issues. Intuition is a big point. Loving comfort. Okay. And the second card that I got was the Two of Cups, which is all about love. So it looks like with the two, someone is going to be coming in to give you an offer of love. Or it may be you giving someone an offer of love. Your intuition is telling you to go forward. If it's not, it will. This is not for everyone, but this relationship could lead to marriage. This new relationship coming in. New partnership. It's a partnership, marriage, engagement, possibly proposal, a happy couple. So there's someone coming in, or you going to someone and giving your offer of love, your message of love. Your intuition is telling you. When I said that and whoever popped up into your head, that's who it is. Okay, any more? That was weird, the way that flew out. So it is the Four of Cups, which is the card of regret. Refusing offers. Missed opportunities. Oh, wow. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is, see, it's all cups. Let me show you. The Page of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Four of Cups. So it looks like someone will be coming in, giving an offer of love, a potential relationship, and it looks like someone may be refusing it. Or you may be refusing someone else's love offer. It's really a missed opportunity. And my best advice, really, for this week with this Four of Cups is to try not to focus on the negative. Like this guy right here, he's focusing all on these cups that are in front of him right here. And he's not even paying attention to the cup that's behind him. That's really the Ace of Cups. It's coming in from the universe. He's not even paying attention to that. So there's some type of refusal around an offer, a love offer. Yeah, just try not to focus on the negative. Don't get stuck in stagnation. Put your energy where you want to go in life. And do not focus on the negative this week, y'all. Do not focus on the negative. So, I mean, really, everyone has free will. Everyone has free will. So if someone is giving you an offer of love and it's really not aligned with you, then, pass. It's a missed opportunity. So, yeah. Follow your intuition, y'all. Follow your intuition. Your intuition is what guides you where you need to be. Okay, y'all. So that was the 3. All right. Let's see. I came across this new YouTube channel called Spiritual Baddies. Baddiez or IES or something like that. Y'all have got to check them out. They have such a great energy to them. Their name is Ace and Allie. I recently discovered their channel. I was like, oh my god, I love their energy. Their information that they give is so helpful and insightful. So they were like, they posted a video about Mercury, well, about the retrogrades and, you know, the big ones in there about Mercury retrograde. So I really highly suggest like checking out that channel, you know, at least check out the video about the retrograde. It was extremely helpful for navigating, you know, Mercury retrograde. In fact, any of these Mercury retrogrades, I believe that there's a total of 6 planets in retrograde right now, which is fucking crazy. And a lot of people are having major life shifts, breaking up in breakups, massive job changings, moving. Like for me, I had a breakup. I also had moving, and now my mind just went blank. All of a sudden, I just started focusing on the cards and the sound of the cards. Okay, I'll take a deep breath. So we're gonna go ahead and pull 3 oracle cards. Sometimes I pull 1, but today I was feeling drawn to pull 3 oracle cards, and it was really more insightful. So we are going to do that. So please, Spirit, give me 3 oracle cards for guidance over this situation for this coming up week. What guidance do you have for us? Oh, by the way, this deck is, wow. This deck is called The Awakened Soul, and it's by, this is what The Awakened Soul. And it is by my High Priestess, Ethany. Y'all, I'm going to put the description in the website in the description box for y'all. But she has several tarot decks and oracle decks, and I highly suggest getting them. I have 3 that I use, and you know, this is one of them. I'm gonna show you the next one. So the first card that came out was Solitude. So we're being called to go into solitude so we can listen to our intuition. It's got pulled right over it. Okay, so this is our intuition, and we need to go in solitude and go within so that we can listen to our intuition and what we need to do. Only you know what's best truly for you. Okay, the second card I have is Sensuality, and that actually came out over the love. So you see the 2. So 2 is the number of partnership. So sensuality and love. So you're being called to, you know, be sensual. And we need one more. One more, Spirit, for guidance. Oh, decided to give us 2. We got rescue. And that is over the 4 of Cups. And release. I just heard rescue yourself. Rescue yourself from getting yourself stuck in stagnation over nostalgia. You need to release that. You don't want to get stuck in disillusion. And that's what this 4 of Cups is. Focusing on the negative. So you need to rescue yourself. Rescue yourself and then release the stagnation. Release the negativity. Release the regret. Release the disillusion. And that came out over the Four of Cups. So yeah, like I said, you know, that love offer, it looks like a love offer is coming in. You know, it's your choice whether you want to go forward in this relationship and make something of it, or to move away from it, release it. But don't live in regret. If you decide to move away, don't live in regret over it. You know, release it, rescue yourself, and move on. Yeah, so like I said, the best advice is to really don't focus on the negative. Go in solitude, preferably outside, and be more sensual with yourself. So we're going to go ahead and read those cards. And those are the things, though, that's what Spirit is saying is guidance for us this week. So let's go ahead and read a little further. We have solitude. All right. This card is asking that you put some space between you and other people. Their agendas, biases, opinions, and expectations for a while. Get to know your own beliefs and find your own path without outside counsel. What did I say? Follow your intuition. The Page of Cups is intuition, essentially. So follow your intuition. Make your own decisions and live your own life as you see fit. Do what is right for you, as long as it is not harming anyone. You have the strength to stand on your own, be independent, and forge your own path. Why else would you be here? It is a time of withdrawal from social events, social media, which can be all-consuming if you let it, and embracing your introverted sides. Go within. There is no shame in needing peace, quiet, in your own company. If you have been in hermit mode for a while, this card may signify that your time to reconnect with others is coming. If you feel loneliness or isolated, please know that there are people who care for you and reach out for connection. Reach out to the Awakened Soul community. We are always welcomed and supported, Ken. Excuse me. Sorry. Wow. All of a sudden I felt like I was being choked. Are you not listening to your own voice? Are you choking your own intuition out by not listening to it? Because that's how I feel. You need to rescue yourself and then release it. All right. So the affirmation for this card, if you are drawn to this one, is I am supported and loved even when I am on my own. And the personal reflection is what can be alone. Wait, what? Scratch that. What can being alone teach me about myself? I am so sorry, y'all. Yeah. Listen to your own intuition. Listen to your voice. Rescue yourself. See that butterfly? You're in the middle of transformation. Okay, I will put the affirmation and the personal reflection question in the description box for you if you are drawn to this card. That is your intuition letting you know that you need to focus on that. Okay, sensuality. Wow, I flipped right to it. That's crazy. When that happens, I'm like, ooh, that's weird. All right, sensuality. I've never gotten this card before, so this one's new. So sexuality, pleasure, tactical. Those are the keywords for this. So connect to your sexuality. Here we go again. Y'all, I usually don't like to edit my videos because I like it to be really authentic, but I am coughing way too much. So I may have to edit that. If not, oh well. All right. The Sensuality card is calling for you to express your sensual side. Tune into your body, the amazing physical temple that you have been gifted in this life. Find and foster a genuine sensuality and sexual energy within yourself without manipulation or exploitation of others. This is a sacred sensuality in practice. Align your sexual power to your sacred divine. This is the ultimate body love and body appreciation card. That literally came up over the love card, the Two of Cups. I'm wondering if this love is for you. Like, you giving yourself love. You listening to your intuition. Rescuing yourself and going in solitude and releasing all of this is you showing yourself love. That could be for some. Give yourself permission to be comfortable and love your body. Other people or social standards be what? Let me read that again, y'all. Give yourself permission to be comfortable and love your body. Other people or social standards be damned. That sounds kind of weird. You are beautiful, you are powerful, and you are worthy of love, sensuality, and adoration. Take some time to release any shame you may have around your sexual desires. We all have deep sexual fantasies. There is no need to feel guilty as long as it is safe, consensual, and harming no one. I feel like that was a very loud message for someone, that they needed to know that whatever they are sexually interested in or attracted to, not to be shameful of it, that is part of you. And if other people can't accept that about you, then they're not your people. Release them. If ever there was a call to feel pleasure, this is it. It is time for some decadence and indulgence. Not that every day has to be one of indulgence, but every now and then. It is good for the soul. You can take pleasure in the simple things, grass under your bare feet, the feel of clean sheets, or being covered in a warm bath. It doesn't have to be extravagant to be powerful. Oh, wow. So, I'm hearing for some that you need to really connect to what you are, figure out what you're sexually attracted to, your sexual desires. For some, I hear to show yourself that love, to show yourself that self-love. There's nothing wrong with showing yourself self-love. It's a natural thing. Even outside of sexual terms, like it said, the feel of grass beneath your feet, having a warm bath, that's all sensual feelings. And when you do those sensual feelings for yourself, like giving yourself these bubble baths, or like things that make that are more relaxing for you, it is showing you self-love. So yeah, I think that's really beautiful. And it came over the Two of Cups. Like, that's crazy. Oh yeah, the affirmation for this, if you are drawn for this: I feel safe and sensual in my own skin. And the personal reflection question is, what allows you to feel sensual and empowered? So, like I had said last week, y'all should get a journal. I did. And when I do these weekly readings, whatever personal reflection question comes up, I journal about it during the week. I take the time to really go within, self-discovery and find out those answers, those true answers to those questions that help, that are for personal reflection. Affirmations. I love affirmations, especially money affirmations. We will get to that. But yeah, this is exactly why I felt so drawn to draw more than one card. And it just so happened that 4 came out, 2 over the 4 of Cups, which was rescue and release. So that was kind of crazy. Let's go ahead and look up rescue. All right, the keywords for this card. Look how pretty she is. She's rescuing herself. She's bringing herself up to the surface for air. Help, assistance, vulnerability, and acceptance. Acceptance is key, y'all. I learned that over the weekend. Acceptance is key. A lot of us are going through some really tough shit right now. And I'm feeling called to also let y'all know, whoever's watching this, if this video found you, this is definitely for you. Acceptance is key to what you're going through. All is well. Okay. If you have had the rescue card arrive in your reading today, you are being asked to assess the areas of your life where you could benefit from some outside assistance. Admitting that you require help, owning it, and being brave enough to ask and accept help are a big part of your spiritual journey. You could also be currently surrounded by heavy energy. You may be overcommitting and doing too much for everyone else. Y'all be very aware of that, not doing too much. Like, don't focus on filling everybody else's cup and your cup be fucking dry. Fill your cup up first, and then you can fill up others. Where am I? You may be overcommitting and doing too much for everyone else. Check your pride, and if you are needing to be needed, check your pride, and if you are needing to be needed, if you are feeling like you have no time and too much to do, it may be time to delegate or set boundaries. Go in solitude. Set your boundaries and go in solitude, because this shit's heavy. Some of y'all are going to come into some... The ones that decide to stay in regret and negative energies this week, towards the end of the week, I see. It's going to be heavy as fuck, y'all. And you're going to be like, you're going to release this shit. It's either going to be take it the easy way or take it the hard way. So take that how that resonates. Right here we go. Accepting help and receiving aid is a spiritual act. There is no shame in this. Alternatively, you may be being asked by this energy to lend a helping hand to someone. Sometimes this is obvious, but other times we need to tune into our intuition. Page of Cups that came out. Where's that at? You may be being asked by this energy to lend a helping hand to someone else. Sometimes this is obvious, but other times we need to tune into our intuition and feel if there is a place where we can help. Show love to somebody. You may be the message of love coming in for somebody. It's showing. You may be the, how can I say this? Some of you may be a catalyst in a good way for showing others how to love themselves and to show yourself self-love. It is never a bad idea to ask those around you if they are okay. It may be the catalyst. I just said that word and I didn't even see it. It may be the catalyst that they need to shine a light on their own pain. So why? So that they can release it. Release that negative energy that you don't want to focus on that shit. When you focus on negative, that's what comes into you. That's what you're like focusing all your energy on, is negative. Release that shit so that you can give yourself the love that you deserve, and whatever partnership comes in, you can love them authentically and sensually. So the affirmation for this card, if you are connected to the rescue, the release card. Oh, sorry, I'm grabbing the wrong one. I was holding up release. Look, release. That's like the biggest message, is release the negative shit and focus on the self-love. Focus on the love relationships. Don't put your energy in that and not into the negativity. You don't have to go that way. Rescue yourself from it. So the affirmation for this card is, it is safe for me to accept help. And for affirmations, I like to say my affirmations 3 times. Inhale, exhale, say it 3 times. And say, and it is done, or so mote it be. And that's how I like to say my mantras. You can choose to say them over and over again till you feel like that's good enough. So yeah, and the personal reflection question for this is, how can I be more comfortable with receiving aid? So go ahead and journal about that question if this card is really loud to you. So let's get to the big doozy one, and that is the release card. Everybody's so scared of looking at their trauma and toxicity, toxic traits, and doing the shadow work. A lot of people don't want to do that. They're scared of it. People will. They would, if they're meant to sort that out, they will. But sometimes other people's trauma is really painful, and it may be really hard for them to release that stuff. Okay, I may have to stop this video, y'all, because I have a visitor at my door. Just a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, y'all. All right. So, release card. The release card calls for you to examine what you are holding on to. What do you fear letting go of, and what is holding you back? When you miss the organic opportunity to release what no longer serves, you hold yourself back. Release these things, people, relationships, habits, beliefs, or situations with love and forgiveness. This release needs to be done on a deep level, which can take some time and may take more than one attempt. Be kind to yourself during this transition. You know, it's telling you to go in solitude so that you can release and give yourself some self-love. That's what it's saying. Understand that things change no matter how you feel about it, or even if you feel ready. If you can allow it to be what it is what it is. It does not have power over you. These releases allow for room for the new to come in, for better opportunity to come to you. Letting go can be a painful experience. Allow yourself the time and space to grieve if you need to. Once you have moved through the pain, you can then pay tribute to what has happened and hold the memories in a healthy way. The affirmation, I was struggling with that. The affirmation is, I release what no longer serves me. The personal reflection question is, what do I need to release? It is loud as fuck about this release shit. Like, last week, what was it? We was in a tower moment, breakthrough. And now, this week, we're being told to release now. Like, now it's time to release. Now it's time to freaking rescue yourself from this Four of Cups right here. And release that shit. Release all that negativity. Don't, go in solitude. Show yourself some love, some sensuality. That's what you're being told. That's what you need to focus on. All right. So let's go on to the next thing. Now I do the Modern Goddess Oracle deck. Now this is also by Ethany, the High Priestess in the Coven. Okay. I like to pull a goddess card because sometimes, some of us that are in the, like, some people, they know a lot about gods and goddesses, and that, it could be their deity of choice. So I like to pull like a goddess card to see which one wants to show up and give us a message. I just seen Artemis. And that was the moon phases. We just had a full moon. Take aim. So we need to know what direction to go in. Felt called to say that. And aim our arrow at what we want our, next target to be like. Our next goal, where we want to go, what we want to create in life. Where are you going to go? Where are you shooting that arrow? Okay, so yes, Artemis wanted to show up and give that little message. So that was a message for someone watching. All right. Which goddess has a message for us this week? One of my favorites. Lilith. I watched a video today of someone doing a card reading for Taurus, and Lilith came up in that reading, and here she is. She was the first. In the Coven, we have a new goddess of the month that we, like, a new goddess is picked every month that we learn about. And it is like, I love that, like, part of the Coven where they do that. But she was the first goddess of the month that we learned about. Like, the first goddess for the month that I joined, and it was October 2020. So let me go ahead and find her. I still gotta put up the new goddess of the month for September in the Coven, which is, shit, who is it? It was Iris for August. Yo, I'm drawing a blank. I don't know. I'll probably post a short or something about it. But I'm drawing a blank. So, Lilith. Where you at, girl? Where you at? There you are. Okay. Y'all, she's with her and Freya, Rhiannon. I really like them. Alright. The keyword for Lilith is freedom. Her symbols are apple, owl, and snake. Her affirmation is, I am free to be me. Here's a little story about Lilith. Lilith is the Jewish maiden goddess of the night. Sensuality. Sensuality. That card came up over the Two of Cups, which is love. She's the goddess of sex and freedom and sensuality. And that's crazy. Wow. Okay. All right. She's the maiden goddess of the night, sensuality, sex, freedom, and terror. She is a wind spirit and is also said to be the first woman before Eve. Depictions of her range from being extremely attractive and alluring to looking like a half-snake demon. She is a dangerously beautiful goddess who refused to be subordinated to a man, feeling she was created equal. Being a goddess who knows her power and wants her own sovereignty has caused her to be demonized throughout the ages. Lilith's magic assists all who yearns to be free in their own lives. Wow. Even Lilith's like, you know, rescue yourself from this regret, looking back at what you used to have and not what's coming in the love department. It's time to release that. Even Lilith is like, bitch, you need to release that shit. All right, let's go to, like, definitely sensuality is like loud as fuck in this message, because we got it, the sensuality card over love, the Two of Cups card. Lilith shows up like, I'm the goddess of sensuality. I'm here to let you know, bitch, that you need to do some self fucking love. Show yourself some freedom. Rescue yourself. Give yourself some freedom. There must be some old relationship you're looking at that you're focusing on the negatives. You're looking at what you had, not what's coming in. All right. Let's see what the divination is for her. Y'all, all of these affirmations and personal reflection questions and ways, this one says ways to work with Lilith and ways to heal with Lilith. So we're going to go ahead and, excuse me, read that. So, divination meeting. You are being asked to free yourself from any situation or relationship that is hindering you. What the fuck? Release. Release those relationships, people, like situations that are holding you fucking stagnant. This shit's crazy. It's time to share your magic with the world. You have the divine right to act, speak, and think how you want without anything holding you back. Freedom means that you can grow, change, and without being constrained. People and situations continuously change. Give yourself and others the freedom to develop in life and change their minds. This may mean freeing yourself from your high expectations or leaving a dead-end job that causes you nothing but stress and pain. Some of y'all might have to release a job. Not, you know, there's some with relationships and, you know, situations, but there's a couple that this is talking about also a job. You may have to leave a dead-end job. And that's literally, I'm literally going through that right now. What the fuck? Let's see. People and situations continuously change. Give yourself and others the freedom to develop in life and change their minds. This may mean freeing yourself from your own high expectations or leaving a dead-end job that causes you nothing but stress and pain. However, this manifests itself for you. Lilith is opening the door for you to walk through. All right, y'all. So ways to work with Lilith is release a high and unreasonable expectation you have. Release came up. Dude, see, it's loud as fuck to release something, whether it's a relationship that you keep fucking looking back at, or you're involved with that situation. Someone keeps looking back at the relationship you let, like, There's definitely releasing a relationship and or releasing a job. It may possibly be both. Okay, so watch ways to work. Another way to work with Lilith is watch documentaries. Watch documentaries or meditate on owls and snakes, because that's two of her symbols is owls and snakes. Let's see. Another one is go for a walk somewhere that you can see an expansive horizon and experience a glimpse of freedom. So, yeah, that one stood out to me just now. So I'm definitely, look, see, she's outside in nature. I'm definitely feeling nature here too. Nature here too. The only one that's not nature is sensuality, and that's because that's in the bedroom. Oh. So, yeah. So clearly, it's definitely talking about going in solitude with yourself, trusting your intuition, showing yourself some self-love, releasing the old relationship, old situation, old dead-end job that you need to rescue yourself from and release that fucking shit. That's literally what's going on in the advice for this week. That's crazy. Okay, so the shadow meaning of Lilith. Now, some may resonate with the first one I read. Some may resonate with the shadow meaning. You may need to heal with her. So freedom chasers often don't like boundaries. If you chafe when you are focused to comply with things you disagree with, remember that true freedom comes from within. Society and institutions can feel pretty restrictive sometimes for witches, rebels, and freedom thinkers. But some rules are there for a good reason. You are being asked to fall in line in a certain situation and work with the guidelines. You don't need to change everything because you want to go against the grain. Let me read that again. You don't need to change everything because you want to go against the grain. While it is true, some rules are meant to be broken, some are meant to be followed. So if that resonated with you, then it's a call to heal, specifically with this goddess maybe. So ways you can heal with Lilith is find fun in an activity with a lot of rules, such as board games or puzzles. So like one, for instance, is Monopoly. Play Monopoly with your kids. It's a way to heal with Lilith. Find the fun in it. Find the fun in the rules and boundaries. AKA look for the positive, not the negative. Another way is to find ways to work as a team rather than being a lone wolf. I tend to be like that. I find more comfort in being alone than with more like people. Okay. I am a true introvert. Reinforce your personal boundaries and respect those of other people. So it's definitely time to put some boundaries on yourself. You know what to do. So definitely listen to your intuition. It showed up in this reading. The Page of Cups is also, look at this. The Page of Cups is also is a moon card, like the planet associated with the Page of Cups. And it's the moon card and also Pisces. We just had the full moon in Pisces, which is all about your intuition. Another moon card too. The Four of Cups. So yeah, you know what to do. Lilith is even showing up saying, look, bitch, you need to release this shit that's holding you back. Release that shit. Okay, so let's go on to the next thing. Shoot. All right, let's go ahead and get into some self-care, because you're going to need self-care after releasing this either job or relationship or negative situation. I just noticed, you see the owls right here? Owls are wisdom. You're definitely going to receive wisdom from this whole experience. You're going to get a lot of wisdom this week. So, you know, you're going to really need, this deck right here is about self-care. And after you know, rescue yourself and release that shit, you're definitely going to need to show yourself some self-love. Definitely going to need some self-care. So let's go ahead and see what self-care we need to focus on this week. All right. What self-care do we need to focus on this week? For the week of September 11th, 2022 through September 17th, 2022. What self-care do we need to focus on this week that will lead us to our best and highest good? All right. Now, with these cards, sometimes the picture matches the back and sometimes it does not. When that happens, that means that there was two messages. Some of y'all needed to hear one, and the other ones needed to do another self-care. So with that being said, let's go ahead and see what self-care practice that we need to focus on this week. What self-care practice do we need to focus on this week that will lead us to our best and highest good? What self-care practice do we need to focus on this week? Where's those flyers at? Oh my God, I said that and all of them flew out. Spirit's like, you want some flowers? We're going to make all of them fly. All of them fell in my lap, but one. I feel like that was meant for some. I feel like that was meant to be. Because all of them fell in my lap, and then one fell on the ground. Picture up. Okay, so the picture matches the card, so it's the same self-care practice for everyone. And it is journaling. And I have been getting that message loud as fuck for 2 weeks now that I need to be journaling about what's been happening. I do my, you know, shadow work, I do the self-reflection questions, but I feel like it needs to be more. And I haven't quite figured out, like, about what, like how. I don't know, but this message about journaling is so loud for me that we're all being called right now to focus on journaling, y'all. Look at the girl. See her writing. She's sitting to herself and she's with her crystals around her and her plant. And she's writing about things. Like she's in comfort. She's relaxed. And she's journaling. So we need to journal, y'all. It's so important. It's so important for your growth on this path of self-discovery. It will change your life. Just that alone. And then when you, from what the messages that I've been getting, everything that is screaming that I need to journal. So like here it is, like here it is for y'all. Like that is crazy. We're all like on the same frequency. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and read. You can go ahead and pause it if you want. So I'm gonna go ahead and read about journaling. Journaling works best when done regularly. But even occasionally, it is a great tool for deepening the awareness of oneself and self-reflection. I just kind of like spoke on that. It is especially useful for when you pre-crave positive emotions and practice gratitude. Gratitude is an amazing tool that promotes positive long-term life satisfactions. See, you're able to go back and look at that growth just from you journaling. Like I do have a lot of journals that have a lot of like notes that I've came across, witchy notes, you know, or spirituality in general, tarot readings that I've journaled on. So yeah, I'm trying to figure that out about journaling, really. Okay, so the self-care practice option 1 is write 3 things that you are grateful for. Do this as a practice every day. When you begin to feel uneasy, return to your journal and read through what you have written to remind you all is well. I freaking said that earlier in this message. I mean, in this video, I said all is well after we was talking about like the 4 of Cups, and I was like, all is well. Oh my God, here it is. That's crazy. So yeah, write 3 things that you're grateful for this week, and then when you have that moment of just not being in a good place or feeling really negative, go back and sage yourself, cleanse yourself with some spray, sage or incense or Paleo Santo, whichever you prefer. And then, you know, journal. You can read about all those things that you're grateful for, and it's going to pull you out of that negative headspace. Okay, option 2 is to write a list of people you are grateful for. Write 5 reasons you are grateful for each person. Option 3 is write down the positive events of your day and the successes of your week. Only focus on what was success and what went well. I am feeling called to do that one. That way I'm like really, you know, sometimes I can go really negative and fixate on that and just like on and on. And I don't want to be like that. I want to look at the positive in everything, because when you look at the negative, then, you know, that drags you. It changes the perception for the worse for you. And that's what you bring in is negativity. So, yeah. And the self-reflection question is, do I take the time to focus on gratitude in my day? What am I grateful for in this moment? So that's the self-reflection question to journal on. Oh shit. So yeah, we're really being called to journal and focus on that self-care practice this week. It's possible that it could help you really release these negative energies, attachments, or whatever bad relationship, relationship that's hard to get over, or a dead-end job. So yeah. All right, let's get into my favorite is the money manifestation mantra. I love this because since I've been doing this self-care practice, I've noticed more this like money mantra on a weekly basis and saying it every day. I've noticed that more money has been coming in different ways. Like this past week, I got a letter for one of my benefits that I was approved $120 more. That is so helpful to my family. Like, it's really a blessing from the universe and from the angels. And so yeah, I'm like tuning into that frequency, and I'm releasing, in the process of doing these money mantras, I'm releasing any money blocks that are on me, you know, negative money attachments that are blocking the flow of money from coming in and staying in. So let's see. What money mantra do we need to focus on this week that would draw in the money for us? What money mantra do we need to focus on? Okay, y'all, we got two. We got two. The first one is, I am grateful every day for the money blessings in my life. I just said that is a blessing. That what I got was a blessing from the universe and the angels. Blessing. I am grateful. And we just talked about journaling about things you're grateful for. So you need to journal about the money blessings that you do receive in every day. Like, once you see the positive in everything, it changes your perspective. So say this 3 times. I'm grateful every day for the money blessings in my life. One way to program yourself is to look in your left eye and tell yourself this money mantra 3 times, and then say, and so it is done, or so mote it be, and that's it. Do that every day this week. So say that money mantra. You could write it on a post-it note and put it on your mirror in the bathroom when you're getting ready. You can look at it and say that, or on your refrigerator when you're like getting your coffee in the morning, things like that. And wow, I release. Wow, see, it's loud as fuck to release things right now. I release any childhood beliefs of poverty with love and forgiveness. I release any childhood beliefs of poverty with love and forgiveness. Wow. Those are, one is a block that needs to be released. So some of us that are watching this need to release a money block, and it's revolving around poverty, around your childhood. So you're being really asked to release that negative belief around, you know, around being in poverty in your childhood. So some of y'all, you know, are being called to release that, so that you can release. That's what you call a money block, and that's what blocks money from flowing in. And the other half of us needs to show more gratitude. We even need to journal about it in our journal. That we're grateful for everyday money blessings that that the universe is, or God, or source, or your heart, you know, or the angels. You know, you need to be grateful for those blessings. So yeah, that's what I have for y'all today. I hope that helps. It was extremely insightful, and happy releasing, y'all. And don't forget to show yourself some self-love, and don't forget to journal. All right, have a great week. Love y'all.